So let's remove the tire first by removing its cap. Okay, wait. You might be thinking why I'm putting the tires underneath the car. That is to protect me from any accidents. Specifically, if my regular jack will accidentally let go of the car, there's the mags and tire to catch it for me, or the weight of the car for me, rather than my arms, chest, or head. So it's not worth it. So it is better to sacrifice the mags or tires in this one. But if you have a jack stand, multiple jack stand, just to keep everything secured, that is also good. So underneath the car, you will see the CVT transmission oil pan and the drain plug. In this car, I think the size is 24 mm. It's pretty large drain plug for me because usually I use 14 mm. So I'll loosen it up and drain the oil or CVT fluid. So while we are still draining the CVT fluid, the next step is to remove the cover of the radiator. Next is the air duct. As you can see, by the way, I'm using the plastic grinder, so I will not scratch the I think plastic bolts. I'm not sure how you call it. Basically, the key is have a proper tool to keep everything easy when disassembling or assembling. So next is the air filter box after the air duct. And last but not the least, the resonator, because underneath the resonator in this car, that is where you will see the filler plug, where you can fill up the CVT transmission with the new or fresh NS3 fluid. So as you can see, this is my first time doing this, and actually I'm thinking carefully before I loosen up anything, any bolt, or pulling any plastics, because you don't want to break it, because that will cause vibrations. So below that resonator, you will find the 24 mm filler plug. So we finally removed the cover. Okay, we remove the air duct, we remove the air filter box and the resonator up there, because I'm not sure if you can see that. So the bolt, the refill bolt is located there. Let me get my flashlight right there. Not sure if you can see that, the one with the green mark. Okay, so I'll be removing that using the socket. As I'm saying, 24. Excuse me. Okay, so we were able to remove it. So this is the refilling. This is the cover of the refilling plug. So it's a little bit tight, so we will torque it properly later. Let's put it right here so that we will not lose the bolt, and later that's the location where we will be refilling the oil. Okay, so just to show you what I removed so far, it's actually those parts: the air duct, cover, filter box, and the resonator is right here. This is the resonator. So we just need to remove all of that. Okay, so we're done. So just in case you're wondering why I didn't clean the CVT fluid pan, it's because I don't have the filter available in my area right now. I think Seiwa Motor does have it, but if you check Casa, it is actually reserved for the clients who will be performing their PMS or conducting their PMS with Casa or with the provider of the car itself. So we don't have any choice. I need lifter to have an easy access for this one. But I asked the trusted sources that yes, you can retain the CVT fluid filter and not change it, but you have to do it again on another 20 after 20,000 kilometers, rather than doing it after 40,000 kilometers. So we will be putting that on record. But that time we will be obliged or obliged to um, replace the filter with a new one. Okay, so last but not the least, after tightening the bolt, I will use the brake cleaner. I'm using Worth brake cleaner. I'll put the product link on the description to clean everything, because the reason why I'm cleaning this up is once I assembled everything and the engine is running, I will be able to see if there's a leak. It is easier to see if it's clean, rather than having an existing oil or fluid residues underneath the oil pan. So it's time to fill it up with CVTF. So let's check the quantity. It says 5.4 liters right there. So we will be adding 5.4 liters. If you're asking about the rating, it says WCF1. So that's a manufacturing grade for CVTF, and it's very rare when it comes to the public market. Okay, so the equivalent of that is actually the NS3 of Nissan and the Motion NS3. How did I know? I contacted Motion and asked about this, and they answered me. And this is from Malaysia. You can buy it in Lazada. I'll post the link on my the product link on my description in this video. So I'll be using this. If it's not compatible, we will see some feedback from the engine or the ECU. It will say like it will show a check engine, or the performance will be affected as well. But yeah, so far so good. So we will be using this. First is I will be filling it up with 4 liters, and I will be using this as top up, the second container. So the quantity is 4 liters per container. So I already tapped my funnel on the hole where it says, let's see if it's currently in the hole. Where's my flashlight? Let me just confirm if it's in the hole. Let me show you there. Right there, that's the tube. Not sure if you can see that, but it's here, right there. Okay, so I think we're all set. Now we will fill it up. Okay, so that's what we will do now. We will be measuring. Okay, so how will I measure that? I have this plastic beaker right there, and I fill it up with the new CVTF up to 1400 ml, which is equivalent to 1.4 liters. So let's fill it up, and we're done. That is it for the refilling the CVTF. Now all we need to do is put it back what we removed: the resonator, the air filter box, the what you call this, the air duct. So let's do that. Let's do that now. Let me remove this first. Okay, once we remove that, we will put this back, this plug right there. So I won't be able to show you because I'm limited when it comes to assistant. There you go. And then tighten it with the breaker bar. I will not over torque it. I just need to know that it's already tight. Yeah, I think that's enough. Once we've done that, let's put everything back. Ladies and gentlemen, oops, I need some kind of brake cleaner here. nobody's perfect, so we have to clean it up. Remove oils, excess oils. So again, I'm using Worth brake cleaner because this is really good on removing oils. Once we've done that, we're all set. Yeah. Now we can put everything back. Throw this thing out. Let's go ahead and put back the resonator. Please be careful on this one. Don't lose this washers with rubbers because those parts are really important. And as you can see, this clip will just snap on its seat right here. You have to make sure that it's in the hole. Give it a small tap right there. I can see it. A little bit there. There you go. And the bolt should be somewhere here. And now let's put it back. So to keep the video short, I will be fast forwarding this video. So basically, as I mentioned before, those vibration damper washers are really important. Just hand tight everything, especially the clamps on the hose. Don't over tighten it. You don't want to break your hose because they are really fragile when it comes to over torquing. And just make sure there's no vacuum leaks. That is really, really important. Everything should be airtight when it comes to hoses. Also, the good practice when putting your parts or the things that you have removed, keep it near on the hole that where you have removed it as much as possible. So as much as possible, you're not putting a bolt from another hole to another. So keep everything in place. Also, when putting everything back, you have to make sure that your order or the order of your assembly should be backwards, contrary to the disassembling process. So you have to assemble or put back what you have removed last first, and going back to the first item that you have or part that you have removed. By doing this, you can avoid being stuck up and wasting any more time when it comes to doing your PMS or DIY PMS. Okay, last part on the hood, everyone. This will be the last part. Of course, the cover. And this is my favorite part, guys. Let me show you why. These guys. This one. These are the best clips out there. So put it there, press it. So it's complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plastic clips. Everything is fit perfectly. No loosen part. Everything is in place. I think we're all good with the hood. And then we will clean it up. We will remove the tools underneath the car, and yeah, that's it. We will put back the tires and we will test it out. Now let's start the car, but before that, I believe I removed the battery, so I'll put that back. Now let's start the car. Whew! Finally! So once you change those, the oil, the CVT oil, don't drive and go immediately. You have to put it on reverse. Put it on drive, put in neutral, go back to reverse, go back to drive. So this will allow the CVT to get the new fluids. Okay, so you have to switch from different gears. Manual. Okay, so because we are introducing the new fluid on the system, remember we actually drain it. So as you can see, there's no DTC error or any check engines. So let it idle for a bit and we'll test drive the car. Unfortunately, it's very late, so I haven't tried the car last night. So I actually drove it today, earlier in the morning. So yeah, it's perfectly fine. So there's no transmission error. Everything is working perfectly, and I can feel that the ride is smoother. The engine feels like more powerful because the transition in the CVT shifting is a much quicker compared to when we are having a dirty CVT or a pretty contaminated CVT fluid within the CVT transmission. So that is it. I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, please leave your comments in the comment sections. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.